30-year-old Dalit man killed in India after inter-caste marriage in Andhra Pradesh, India. Adam, 30, belonged to the Madiga-Dalit community, recognized as outcasts, while Maheshwari, 24, is from the Kuruba community, which is recognized as a higher caste. Maheshwari says that her family has disagreed with their marriage, so they left their hometown and married in Hyderabad. As they anticipated violence from her family, she says that they even sought out police protection. Maheshwari told the media that despite their efforts, her family continued to threaten them. They had only been married for 7 weeks when 2 men arrived in their neighborhood and beat Adam to death. Maheshwari alleges that her father and uncle killed her husband. And while there are no cases booked against them, while there are now cases booked against them, no arrests have been made in connection to this murder.
That's so sad that they knew this was going to happen, and they couldn't even have their family, and friends around them for the way they had to leave in order to live their own life, and they still it's just so sad and pathetic that these people just they have a prohibition on joy.
Mm-hmm.
Hinduism is a way of life, though. Hinduism, you guys just don't understand Hinduism. It's just a way of life. It's not harmful like Islam.
It's
except for the dead Dalit guy, it's harmful to him.
Yeah, well, I mean, there are some like Hindu fundamentalists who like don't even see Dalits as Hindus. And yeah, she's very explicit in expressing that the motivation for this is caste discrimination. And yeah, they had to leave town, like they were willing to just leave like what they knew behind to just be with each other because they loved each other, and they were followed.
And they went to the police, and it looks like, I don't know if they got any protection, but even if they did, it wasn't, they weren't successful in protecting.
Mm-hmm. It says that the police told the family to stay away from them. But they were still receiving threatening phone calls. So a case has been booked against Maheshwari's father and uncle under, for murder, as well as Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribes Prevention of Atrocities Act. So for those who don't know, like Scheduled Caste or Scheduled Tribe is in the Indian Penal Code like a way of expressing that you're of a minority or historically persecuted group, like Dalits or certain groups of people who are from a quote-unquote tribal community. Armin?
Just want to let you know that if you defend Hinduism, you're defending a garbage ideology that is promoting violence, and screw you. There's no excuse. There's no excuse anymore for defending these backwards, violence, barbaric ideas. And this is because of Hinduism. Anybody that wants to separate caste system from Hinduism is either lying to you or they have no goddamn idea what they're talking about. This is what this behavior is what Hinduism promotes. And this is why these ideologies, all of these religions need to end. I would use harsher language if YouTube wouldn't be striking us
for
down.
real. They beat him with pipes and basically stoned him.
This is because of religion, guys. We here don't exaggerate unless this news is not being reported accurately, which is always possible, right? But we are careful when sometimes somebody does something and it's not because of religion, even though it's horrible. We don't know if we could blame religion on this, right? But caste discrimination is because of Hinduism. This is because of religion. This is people choosing to use ancient scripture as a guide to life rather than using objectively analyzing what's the best way to live. Okay, this is the cancer that we're dealing with here with India, and again, a lot of people are like, but India is like, we need Hindu stuff to protect ourselves from Islam. You guys have seen how destructive Islam is. Yes, you're
Western
destroying yourself
imperialism.
already when Hinduism to protect yourself from Islam. You're being eaten alive from the inside. Hinduism is the real threat to India, not Islam. It's like you're killing the patient so that you can cure a cancer. Yes. Once. Oh my God.
Yeah, great job, guys. Katie is clarifying what I was saying earlier. Scheduled tribes, ST, are communities of tribal people who are not assimilated into the Hindu society historically. And then people who are, I guess, are not of scheduled types are called backward class, which confused me. But Swapnil is saying you have to be anti-Hinduism to be anti-caste. Exactly. F Hinduism. And Maggie is saying, I get why you're angry at Hindus, Armin. It's more Hinduism.
I am not.
It's Hinduism.
I am not angry at Hindus. I am not angry at Hindus. I care for Hindus. That's why I don't like Hinduism. I am not angry at Hindus at all. They're the victim. They're the main victim of Hinduism. But yeah.
Katie is saying Hinduism promotes honor culture. Hinduism teaches being dead is better than living in disgrace. Combine them and boom, you get regular news like this one. And then Rainier is saying, I can't confirm this, guys. This is news to me. So be skeptical here. But Rainier is saying, by the way, that girl's father killed himself because he felt guilty for what he did. I don't know if that's true.
Can anybody confirm that? Maggie's saying, I meant Hinduism. Sorry, that's okay. Here's the last comment by Katie. Let's read this and then
yes, there's SC and ST. So scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. Scheduled caste is for dogs. Scheduled tribes is for tribal people. Or that's what they're supposed to be, but they're a bit more complicated due to politics.
Those are the names that the government has for this when we say Dalit or what's the other one? The tribal people. I don't even hear much about the tribal people. It's mostly just about the Dalits. Unless, I don't know, I haven't been exposed to it as much.
You hear about some Tamil stuff with Tamil tribe, different ethnic group, and some other, I've heard of different tribal areas, but I find it interesting too that the language that they're like backward class, that seems so like old timey and inappropriate, doesn't it?
Yeah, a lot of the verbiage. I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me as an American, but I'm learning about this. So, should we move on to the next news?
Look at this idiot. Hold on, just one last thing. Hindus only butter Hindus, Muslim butter everyone in the world, even Muslims. First of all, this is not a bad move. Yeah, first of all, Hindus are actively discriminating against Muslims in India. So you're wrong. Second of all,
are you familiar with someone called Yogi A?
Yeah, no, that's
Come on,
so
man.
not true. You have no idea what you're talking
Come
about.
on,
Or you're just lying, or you have no idea what you're talking about. Also, we do agree that overall Islam is a lot more harmful in today's world than Hinduism, right? But that's the only way. That's how bad Hinduism is that the only way to make it look good is to compare it to the most harmful ideology on the planet right now. That's the only way. Bar. That's a pretty low bar. Like you're comparing a SHIT sandwich to
at least I was gonna say at least it's not. It's exactly what I.
Yeah, you have to compare. Yeah, you're like, oh, look at my SHIT sandwich. It's not as bad as that double SHIT sandwich. So yeah. Anyways, let's go to. Do we go to the next news? Anybody else want to say anything? No. Good.
Okay.
All right. Can we clap for the next news?
It's not good news, but let's clap for it. Oh wait, we got a super chat.
Oh.
Varun gave us $5.
Thank you,
Varun. Saying every year many Dalits die because of this way of life. Sadly, 2,000-year-old discrimination. Exactly. That's a very good way of putting it. And
Thank you so much for the
you
super chat.
for, thank you for the super chat.
And also subscribe to our newsletter, because if we get removed from all these platforms, at least we could reach out to you. And guys, by the way, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you get a free copy of Why There's No... Where's your copy, Susanna? Get it. We're doing promotion. You get a free... It's not even promotion, it's free. Okay, so if you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description, you get a free copy of Why There's No God. Come on, like, I'm handing it out for free. Okay, it's a bestseller on Amazon, and you get it for free. So subscribe to our newsletter, and you get a free copy of Why There's No God sent to you. Link in the description.